Okay, old school. Now, Mr. has always claimed to hate marshmallows. At this stage in our life, I contend that. I contend that Mr. hates marshmallows the way he claims to hate them. Exhibit A. I know. That's why I said old school. I might as well call on y'all because y'all gonna be involved in the next thing I discuss. Gen X snacks, right? So I didn't necessarily like this. I did like marshmallows though, but I didn't necessarily like the because of the chewiness. But just so you guys know, this is what it looks like. Now it's in rough shape because the old school way to eat it is to put it in the whole long, it's about this long. Put it in the fridge and freeze it and then hit it across the counter to break it up into pieces. So that's why it looks like this bad. But this is the texture. Once it thaws back out to room temperature. But when I tell you, when I saw Mr. buy this, I was like, imposter. 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 It's like, how you gonna claim you don't like marshmallow? Because this ain't nothing but dense marshmallow. He's talking about that's nugget. I'm like, this is marshmallow. Dense. It's like if you dehydrate it, if you half dehydrate it, if you smush marshmallow down into a flat piece and then further dehydrated by 50 more percent, that's what this is. It's marshmallow. I like marshmallow. What got me is his claim not to like marshmallow and then gonna buy something like that. But okay. Now in the same triple we got that at the home improvement store. I know we're not supposed to, but we get lost in a snack aisle sometime. But anyway, there's this random ass white dude. You know he's a MAGA Trump motherfucker too. But he's a socialite. He one of them, you know, privilege make you free. You can talk to anybody, you don't care. So, and now this is the time, this is 2022, so this is the time where everybody's acting like the clandemics never happened. And they walking around with no mask, but, you know, I'm continuing to wear my mask. And it ain't even for the same protection that it was before. It's just because I want to wear my mask at this point. It's like, ooh, I got an excuse to keep people out of my personal space in life, and I'm gonna go ahead and run with it, just like I'm gonna keep my extra 2 feet of personal space. Thank you very much. Please and thank you for very much. Not please, just thank you very much. Not sorry. How about that? Anyway, so Hank, the racist dude at the home improvement store, you can hear him telling his wife. He's like, hey, I haven't seen them. He's like, I remember they used to have these at Halloween. And she was over him. You know, she married to him. She know her husband. So she just kept moving like he wasn't saying anything. So then he started bothering his kid, right? And his kid wasn't really interested. You can tell they're used to him. They're used to him. That's how you do. So they weren't paying him any attention. So here we come, getting ready to check out the aisle, getting into the line. And he's like, hey. And I commend him, because he just randomly approached 2 black people who are continuing to wear masks when everyone else is no longer wearing them. But he wanted to share this memory with someone, and it didn't matter who. Lucky for him, I shared that motherfucking memory. I shared that memory. And I was like, I do remember them when I was growing up in Texas. And I was like, I remember them. And he was talking about these popcorn balls. Now, some of you know what I'm talking about before I even whip one out. But today, we whipped in little bags to make them look like little baseball. He said Halloween, but I do remember it being baseball season situation. Anyway, popcorn. Yeah. It's so good. I'm gonna put my excess leftover chicken away. Because that's going to be a sandwich or something later. Or the meat inside a wrap or some shit later this week. Oh, and for young people who don't know what this is, or for people who know what it is but never tasted it because they were never in, maybe you didn't like popcorn, maybe you were allergic to it. This is stuck together with the thinnest veil of a sweet, sugary, syrupy coating, and if I had to describe it, I would say it's like a thin, clear adhesive comparable to the marshmallow that holds Rice Krispie treats together, except it's thin and clear, so it's just like a syrup, like a thin layer of syrup. Now that I mention it, that would be a good idea. I should have never had this. Well, not never, because people like it. Just because I would rather have something else don't mean other people won't love it. So you should have had this, but they should have made Rice Krispie treats into balls instead of squares. That would have been unique. But just like everybody that come and got something smart ass to say, the truth is, you could shape it like the hell you want to shape it. If I want some baseball shaped Rice Krispie treats, then I can make some. I ain't gonna though. Y'all know I ain't gonna do it.